At first glance, it looked like just another rocket on a launcher, a mock-up, a display piece. But what Pakistan revealed at Shakarparian ground in Islamabad wasn't just a rocket, it was a signal. The Fatah-4, the longest-range system ever introduced in Pakistan's MLRS family, quietly changed the rules of regional strike warfare. This is Covert Core. With a declared range of 750 kilometers, the Fatah-4 instantly becomes the longest-range MLRS class system in South Asia. That's farther than Pakistan's own Fatah-3, China's PHL-16, and most conventional rocket artillery systems in the region. But the real story isn't the range, it's how Pakistan achieved it, because the Fatah-4 is not a traditional rocket. Unlike the Fatah-1 and Fatah-2, which are ballistic rockets, the Fatah-4 appears to be a long-range cruise missile, and that distinction changes everything. Visually, the missile tells the story. A long, slender airframe, a rounded nose for aerodynamic efficiency, small intake fins indicating sustained atmospheric flight. This isn't something that burns fuel and falls toward a target. It flies. The Fatah-4 reportedly flies as low as 50 meters above ground level. That's critical. At these altitudes, ground-based radars struggle to detect it. Reaction time for air defenses collapses. Interceptors must engage at extremely short notice. Add to that maneuverable fins, and the missile can change course, mid-flight, avoid predicted interception paths, complicate enemy air defense algorithms. This is survivability by design, not speed. Let's break down what makes this system so dangerous. Range, 750 kilometers. Speed, approximately 0.7 Mach, subsonic. Accuracy, 5 meters CEP length, 7.5 meters. Weight, 1,530 kilograms. Warhead, 330 kilograms blast fragmentation. A 5-meter CEP at this range is extraordinary. That's not area bombardment. That's precision strike. Command centers, radar sites, air bases, logistics hubs. This is battlefield shaping, not saturation fire. Why didn't Pakistan simply build a bigger rocket? Because physics becomes the enemy. At extreme ranges, solid rocket motors become excessively heavy. Accuracy degrades rapidly, guidance corrections are limited. A cruise missile solves all three problems. It allows continuous guidance updates, stable flight over long distances, high precision with smaller error margins. In short, this was the logical evolution. Here's where things get interesting. The Fatah system appears to be modular. That means the same launcher platform can potentially fire guided rockets, ballistic rockets, or cruise missiles like the Fatah-4. Why does this matter? Because from satellite imagery or ISR surveillance, an adversary cannot easily tell what's loaded. That creates strategic ambiguity, pre-strike uncertainty, and a powerful deception advantage. In modern warfare, confusion is a weapon. Naturally, comparisons are being drawn with Pakistan's Babur 2 cruise missile. They share similar range, around 750 kilometers, subsonic speed terrain following profiles. But they are not the same weapon. The Fatah-4 is longer, more accurate, 5 meters versus approximately 20 meters CEP, designed for conventional precision strikes. The Babur, by contrast, is nuclear-capable part of Pakistan's strategic deterrent. This distinction matters. The Fatah-4 sits in the space below nuclear escalation, but above traditional artillery. That's a very deliberate choice. The Fatah-4 blurs the line between tactical artillery and strategic strike weapons. It allows Pakistan to hold high-value targets at risk without crossing nuclear thresholds, using mobile, hard-to-track launchers. This is deterrence through precision, not mass destruction, and that's where modern warfare is heading. The Fatah-4 wasn't rolled out with fanfare, no dramatic launch video, no political speeches, just a mock-up. But sometimes, the quietest weapons are the loudest signals. Because when artillery starts flying like cruise missiles, the the battlefield fundamentally changes. This is Covert Core. Subscribe for deep military analysis, because the most important weapons are the ones you almost miss.